Yah is so great. This week, something incredible happened. I was getting food and I was standing in line and I went to pay, and there was a very young, like teen girl at the cash register. And she kept looking super nervous at me. And finally, I paid, and there was a lot of people in line next. And so she was nervous and she said, "I'm so nervous and I've seen you in here before, but I just have to ask you, is your name Melissa?" And I was super shocked, actually, because I really don't socialize. My daughter's grown and I don't really know people like that. And especially like not young teens. And I said, "It is Melissa. How do you know that?" And she said, "Oh my gosh, did you used to keep Shabbat on Saturdays?" And I said, "Yes, I did, yes." And she said, "Oh my gosh, you came to my house." And she told me the name of her parents. And I was just blown away because I haven't seen her parents, or this is when I was Messianic, and this had to have been over 10 years ago. And I said to her, I said, "Oh my gosh, yes, I did go to your house." And I said, "But you were a little girl. You had to have been 5 years old." And she said, "Yes, I was." She said, "But I could just feel it was you." And she said, "I've always remembered you." And, I've just been pondering it all week because we are a light to the nations. And I could tell that they were still Messianic, and I'm not now. Yah called me out, but they were a nice family, and something stuck with her. And I want to go back and talk to her more. I couldn't hardly talk because it was a long line. But praise Yah, He is so great. And it was an awesome feeling to know that something I said or did stuck with her from 5 years old. Hallelujah.